Hello, ladies and gentlemen, the Grand Spartan. Today we're going to talk about editing XML files. I have a lot of questions about how in the world on your server did you get the sniper rifle magazine to have 15 rounds instead of 5, and how did you change your hordes instead of having 8 zombies per wave to have 35. Well, it's very simple. I am certainly no whiz at this or experienced at all with this type of thing, but the Fun Pimps have made it super simple to go in and edit your XML files to suit your needs. One way you can get to these files is by opening up Steam, right-clicking on 7 Days to Die, and going to Properties, and it'll bring up this screen here. Click on Browse Local Files. Then it'll bring up this screen. You click on Data, Config, and there are all your files. Now remember too, you can pause or back up. I'm going to speak quickly here and get through this. There's a lot to talk about. Another way you can get to it is go to your C drive or whatever drive that 7 Days is installed on for you. Click on Program Files 86, scroll down to Steam, click on Steam Apps, Common, 7 Days to Die, and Data. Then Config. All right, here are the same XML files that we looked at a moment ago. So first thing we'll look at, and there's a program that you'll need. You can edit this with Notepad if you'd like, but Notepad++ is a free program last I checked. It's the program that I use, and it's very simple. The lines are numbered, making it easier. It also has a feature that we're going to use in this video that makes things a lot easier. So we're going to look at the game stages file, which is the file that I edited to change the default 8 zombies per wave to 35. So we're going to click on Edit with Notepad++, and right here you see Max Alive 35. So what I'm going to do, let's pretend this is 8. So we're going to look at this now. We're going to highlight the Max Alive 35. We're going to go to Search, Find, Replace. All right, so here's what we clicked on, the Max Alive. This is what we're going to replace that line with. Let's say we want to replace a 35, or in your case 8, with 40. All right, then we're going to click Replace All. Now it just changed that 705 occurrences were replaced across the board here. So you can scroll down through this game stages file and all different hordes and game stages. They're all 40 now. Then you would simply click on Save, which I'm not going to do right now, but you simply click on Save. And next time you start your game up and the next horde that you get, that number is going to take effect. So let's look at something else here. We talked about the sniper rifle. Let's edit with Notepad++. Well, here's a good thing. So your vegetable stew. Let's say you want your vegetable stew to stack to 500. Add a 0 in that bad boy. Let's say you want it to give you a little bit of health. Give 0 health. Now it gives 10. If we want to gain some water, we just put a 1 in front of that, or a 2, or whatever number you want. Same with wellness. You can change that 0 to a 1, or in this case we can make it 10. You gain 10 wellness every time you eat one of those things. So then you just simply click Save. Now only edit one thing at a time, especially if you're new at this. Don't go editing a bunch of lines. And let's just stick with the vegetable stew. Start your game up. Get your vegetable stew. Make sure that when you click on it, it says gain water 10, gain health 10, so forth and so on. The problem you'll run into is if you mess a line up, and it's just as simple as taking a decimal place out, or taking this equal sign out, or anything that you change in here that doesn't match up, it's going to crash your game. So just make sure you keep it simple. Just do this one line at a time, or one area at a time, just the vegetable stew. You change your numbers up. So let's look at the sniper rifle. Let's go up here and find the sniper rifle. There's a 7.62 bullet stone shovel. Let's say we wanted to make ourselves an admin tool. We'll look at that first because we're in that particular area to look at where we could make an admin tool. We could... Okay, well, let's just make the claw hammer an admin tool. It's just an example. If we wanted to, we could make the delay swing on this thing a lot faster. We could take this 0.8, change it to 0.2. So now the claw hammer is going to swing a lot faster. You could change the block range to, I don't know, from 4 to 14. So now it extends out 14 instead of the 4 block range that it had before. You could reduce the stamina usage from 4 to 1 or 2. Where's the block damage? Right here. So now we can change this 15 block damage to 1500 to 4000. All right, so now you'll be able to pretty much one-shot concrete block, and you have an admin tool. You'd simply click save, go into the game. Once again, I would not edit more than just this one area right here, this one tool before you go in. Actually, I wouldn't, we'd change this block range from the 14 down there. What was that on 4 before? Let's just leave that 4 and change the range. The block range we'll leave at 4, but the range of it will change to 12.1 just to give an extended range on it. But like I said, just click save, go into the game, test it out, make sure your hammer works as it should. Then you can go back to editing more files. Let's look at the sniper rifle now. Where is the sniper rifle? Oh, here's gas cans. Stack number. You don't like that it only stacks to 1,000? Bam. Now it stacks to 5,000 or 10,000 or 100,000 or whatever number you'd like for it to stack to. Same thing with the arrows. You can make the stack number there 1,250 or 1,000 or however many. You could also decrease those numbers if you wanted to make it tougher. More of an item inventory management game. You could change that stack number to 25 for your arrows. Where's the sniper rifle file? I'll tell you what, search. And this is the handy thing about find next. The handy thing about gun sniper rifle, about plus plus, is I can simply go to search, click in what it is I'm looking for, and click on find next, and I'll find it. So here's a sniper rifle, and this is just default. This is my single player. Looks like I did actually save this. Didn't mean to do that. But if we wanted to change this default magazine size to the 15 like we have it on the server, you simply change that number, and that's it. That's how you get your magazine size up. You simply click on save and go in the game. Once again, just do this one line here. Don't change anything else. So I don't think there's anything else on the sniper rifle that you'd actually want to increase. I think that would be the only things, maybe the magazine size, make it a little larger. Now, always back up your files. I probably should have said this first before I tell you. You pause the video and you're probably editing your files right now like, ooh, all right. Make sure you make a backup. I have made a backup of all my 7 Days to Die files, but let's say worst case scenario, you flubbed up, you deleted a line that you didn't mean to delete. You can go to Google, type in 7 Days to Die, 15.1 to whatever alpha that you're playing on, XML default. Click on the search. It's going to bring up XML default 7 Days to Die. And this is the one I use, 7 Days to Die Dev Tracker by Decipher. All right. Let's say we messed up our items file. Here are all of the defaults for 15.1, and it says here, you can download all of these as well and then just copy them over. But right here, so items.xml, we'll click on that. Let's scroll down a little ways here and say where was that hammer at? Just to show you the file. Say we messed up the hammer file. Okay, here it is coming up right here. Pickaxe Pickaxe, steel, stone, shovel, and hoe. Okay, maybe I skipped over it. No, it's coming. Claw hammer right here. All right. So let's say something was messed up. This is the only file you changed, but you don't remember what you changed the values from. Well, you can bring this page up and scroll down and look at all of the different configurations of the claw hammer. Let's say we changed our delay up to 0.2. Well, you didn't remember that it was 0.8. Well, there it is. So you can have your file brought up here, like I showed you a moment ago, and compare the numbers. And that's why I was saying only change one thing at a time. Don't go changing a lot of things, because the problem you'll run into is if you crash your game, if I were to take out something that I wasn't supposed to take out, and you crash your game, you're not going to know what it is that made it crash. But if you only change just one digit here or one there, then you know you can go back to that file, you can do the search for the default XMLs, and you can come here and compare those numbers. The other thing that we changed was the damage, the block damage. So we changed it to 1500 to 4000. The easiest way was just to add a couple zeros on there if you were to try to make an admin tool or something like that. So 15,000 to 40,000 or whatever. So you could just delete those zeros and know that it's 15 to 40. But let's say you changed it to 2,500 to 10,000. You can come back here and see that the default's 15, 40. There, like I said, at the top of this page or back here, you can download all of these files as well to your hard drive. Same thing with the game stages. Let's say we mess something up in the game stages file, and we need this. We need to use this as a reference. So this is a nice little page to come see. This is default right here. I was telling you, max alive 8. Okay, so you can just come to this page, look at it, see what line it is. Also, the one thing that you could do if all else failed and you could not get your game to work because you changed too many lines, you don't know what it is that you messed up, you can always go to Steam and validate your files. I don't think I've had to do that in a long time, but I'm pretty sure you just click on Verify Integrity of Game Files, and it's going to do that for you. It's going to fix whatever it is that you messed up. But I hope this helps. If there's anything else that you have questions about, please throw it in the comments below. I'll be more than happy to get back to you in a timely fashion and explain anything, and maybe even make another tutorial, another video on how to do some of this stuff. But thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.